This is the Porch Fiddler with another interesting song and an interesting story to go with it. You may have heard of the song Whiskey Before Breakfast. And pardon me for reading to you today because there's a lot of information here. But this song is a popular traditional fiddle tune. It's also a bluegrass instrumental, and its origin is highly debated, but it's widely believed to come from the Canadian prairies and the Metis Fiddle traditions. What is Metis? I'm going to explain that in just a minute. First off, let me play a brief version of the song, and we're going to talk about what Metis is and the origin of this tune. It's very interesting. This is Whiskey Before Breakfast. So, Metis is um, a group of indigenous people in northern Canada, no, central Canada, like the Manitoba area, and also northern United States. And what happened is these indigenous people um, in the early 1800s, um, they were uh, they were met fur traders, Scottish people and French Canadians came into that region um, wanting to get furs. And so at that time, uh, these Scottish and French Canadians introduced the Metis indigenous people to the violin. And what the Metis people did was they didn't um, continue playing the traditional folk tunes that these European settlers brought with them, but they made variations of them. And in doing so, they incorporated their traditional um, rhythms and drum beats, um, and they played the violin very fast. This is what I've read about the Metis people. So uh, there was a Metis uh, fiddler, and I'm going to read it so that I get it right. His name is um, Andy DeJarlis, and in the 1950s, he uh, had he broadcasted, I guess, fiddle tunes. In the 1950s, he um, popularized this tune, "Whiskey for Before Breakfast." Now, here's the story, and I think this is uh, kind of a funny story, but I'm going to read what I have here. According to folk history, the tune may have been born from a late night jamming session in Manitoba. As the story goes, fiddlers, including Andy DeGeneres and a local musician, Lawrence Flett, played music and drank until dawn, till the early hours of the morning. And they fell asleep. And when they woke up, they remembered the last tune that they had been playing and used the title to commemorate their morning drink before starting the new day. So they woke up from drinking all night, and I guess the last song that they played was Whiskey Before Breakfast, and then they had a drink and continued with their day. But in the maritime Canadian provinces, this song also has the name spirits of the morning. So I thought that was a kind of a funny story. Um, the tune made its way into American bluegrass and old time scenes through musicians like Norman Blake and Dick Barrett, who recorded and cemented it as a modern jam session classic. And that's the story of who the Metis people are, why a Metis fiddler make this tune so popular. And I'm going to play the whole version for you now, and I hope you enjoy it. I like it because it's just a fun tune to play. Whiskey before breakfast.